raw food is not everything, Raw food is just the tool to find something that you want to find. It's just a tool to reach to where you want to reach. Just like yoga helps, or meditation helps, or any spiritual practice helps. Here in Bali, it's very powerful. It's very powerful, but it has the supporting energy to open you up and to go beyond that. You think your capacity is. Tomato should be coming soon.
It's good. It's not so sweet.
Now the world is quite toxic. Even the air you breathe, the water you drink, of course the food you eat, it's not so healthy. And by having raw, organic, living food, that actually helps to detoxify. Everything living have a light energy, and we are actually just light. We are just a vibration, and so does the food. But so the more food has the light and higher vibration, as people say, you are what you eat. We become of that light and that vibration. The sprout that you're making out there. So when it's sprouted, it will have more of that light. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we sprout nuts and seeds and legumes and grains. Another thing I want to show you is cheese. Cashew nuts fermentation that we're gonna do today. Have you seen the solid cheese at the cafe? Yeah? You tried it, yeah. Isn't it good? Yeah. And now let's do the cacao mole. Cacao, you know what cacao mole is? Okay, mole means sauce. So cacao sauce, it's a sauce with chocolate. And in Mexico, they make their own grandma's, there is always a grandma's mole sauce recipe.
This will be a very big topic when we talk about digestion.
And then your pancreas, gallbladder, and then into the pancreas, and then into your intestines.
Let's start with something easy. Page 32, papaya wrap. So let's say you have lots of leftover from breakfast buffet. For example, when you're catering for the retreat, you have so much leftover from the breakfast. Then one way to recycle is to make the fruit wrap, which actually I made it when I was working in India.
Put it in the fridge and let it sit. Maybe have it for dinner.
That one good? Oh, so good.
Yeah? Once you taste live food and you taste how good it can be, and you know that you don't need to cook it, you know you don't need meat, you know you don't need dairy, you really understand, it really opens your mind to realize what's possible from a total satisfaction standpoint, and then also how great your body can feel. You don't have to be tired afterwards, you can feel vibrant, you can feel healthy, and you can have your mouth and your taste buds fully satisfied.
One wants to make sauerkraut. We serve burgers just because it's fun to recreate something. And then we create the burger out of nuts and seed, and ketchup, barbecue ketchup, and mayonnaise, and mustard, For me, it's a flavor combination and texture. It's all about flavor combination and texture. You don't need a meat to enjoy the burger, because you already have a mayo and ketchup and mustard. That makes it burger taste. And then you just need a meaty texture with nuts and seeds. I love Mexican food. The key element when I recreate the raw food is chipotle. That is my favorite spice. It just gives this, chipotle is a dried smoked jalapeno. So it's all, because it's been dried and smoked, it's got so much of flavor in it. And then it gives the Mexican spiciness. So by adding the whole dried chipotle, it gives the, it brings me back to Mexico. Although I'm not from Mexico. Make a potato chips flavor mixture. Those junky mixture. I really want to support people to, create your own things, because that's the fun part of raw food. Because a lot of typical pastry is all about measuring in gram, and it's like a chemistry. But raw food is different. It's more about emotions and feelings. This place has that setup to feel supported. To feel it's okay to share your feeling. It's okay to be open. Every day we do yoga in the morning. That actually helps a lot for all the process we go through.
I kind of doubled everything. I made my own recipe with my own taste. Green soup. It's yummy. Ginger juice, lemon juice, celery, spices, and some herbs. Spices or spice? I like it.
A little bit aniseed.
Whoops. Added too much sugar.
Tom yum. It's like tom yum. Tom yum.
We've got some carrot juice. We're going to put some mango in there. We've got cashew nuts for the creaminess. A little bit of zucchini to bulk it out. Then we're going to add the Thai spices, which will be lemongrass, chili, kaffir lime leaf, and plus a little bit of green curry paste, Thai curry paste.
My name's Kurt Kircher, and I'm a chef. I've been a chef for this is my 29th year cooking now. Raw food was, it's amazing, for me it was something new. And I went to eat at Sayuri's Cafe, and it's just opened up a whole new world for me. It's a different style of cooking, I've been absolutely amazed at how close you can get to the cooked versions, and they taste just as good, if not better. It's just, from the curries to the breads and the cheeses. The cheeses are fantastic.
You can have a little triangle. Scoop and scoop it in the plate.
Bali's a really magical place. It's warm, it's lush green everywhere. It really is a paradise. The tropical fruits that we have for breakfast, to have lunch and then be able to jump in the pool, 4 steps away and be refreshed, and then go and walk upstairs and make a magnificent meal and have beautiful rooms to stay in. And truly, there's not a better place on the planet for something like this, and for really a transformational experience.
From the outside of Svagaloka, it's a hidden gem, and yet when you walk in and you follow a long drive down into the property, you suddenly end up in this magical place where you see the rainforest, where you see ancient banyan trees that are holy places in Balinese culture. They're powerful and energetic. Svagaloka is, in literal translation from Sanskrit, means heavenly realm, And so it's a special place. I've got goosebumps even as I describe it, because Svargaloka is special. It's special land. It's land that belonged to the king of Ubud, and it has great relevance and spiritual connection, be it the river, the temples on site, the vegetation, the rainforest. We offer Balinese, mainly authentic Balinese treatments. Ayusha Wellness Spa, there are pavilions right on the river. It's so super relaxing. There's far infrared saunas you can sit in where you literally just look out onto the river, as well as river rock baths. It's a special and quite magical place. There's a pool down there. It's beautiful in the morning. Our staff in the spa are Balinese. We have a sacred water area down there, so we have a ritual where we can do a blessing. We show the guest how to make bore, which is with herbs that are very remedial, and that's the scrub. And then we take you into the treatment room where there's singing bowl and there's a mantra, you know, a blessing before you start your Balinese massage. After your massage, you have the bore scrub, which is then wrapped and allows for detoxification and warmth, and that's followed by the bath that finishes with a herbal bath and the herbal teas. It's been offered for thousands of years, and you know, in Indonesia, that are made for wellness. We feel that Svargaloka, there's a lot of feminine energy here. It's also a place where they say, meaning the local Balinese will say, that if people come to Svargaloka and they're prepared to be willing to change or be open to transformation, it will happen for them. So that's the power of the property and the land.
It's a kind of group work with 4 people, and actually it's a very challenging to create the work together with 3 different people. But for me, that is actually the highlight. People, you're gonna have so much challenge, but there is a big reward from it.
Can I have some spoon? Or doesn't have to be spoon?
Working with a team, creating the play is really, really exciting, because we all from different country, different culture, different background, different age, but we're here to make something together into the one play, oneness. Yeah.
Working in a group dynamic, it's interesting how people dealing with the difficulties, and that's what we learn the most. I learned so much by the difficulties. So you need to create something that you want to create without compromise, but at the same time with peace, you know, with harmony with other people. But you have to say what you want within to keep the harmony. So it's a very big challenge.
Trying to be too bossy.
I am.
Right. But you got to simmer down if you're going to work as a team. Right? I'm a boss, you're a boss.
Yeah.
So you better simmer down. Otherwise, we can't work as a team, right?
Yeah, we try.
Okay. That's right.
I wanted to help
But maybe
you.
I want my noodles like this as opposed to the other way.
We have it like this. You didn't say.
For me, working with people was really the hardest part of the course and most challenging, because I'm used to being in the kitchen alone, and I do what I want, I make the flavors that I want, and I don't really have to answer to anybody. So having 3 other teammates there with me, where we all have ideas, we all have opinions, we all have different palates, and learning how to cooperate, learning how to compromise, and learning how to create a great dish together was really challenging. The first day I had a couple butted heads with a couple people, and we had a few moments.
This is not a competition.
No, it's not.
I am who I am, and I know what I want. You see?
I know what I want.
If I'm too bossy, it's not my fault. That's how I am.
Why was it so watery, do you think?
I think you put the whole water as well, no? Soaking water? Maybe? Maybe?
I don't know. Who put it in?
Me.
You put it in. You put the water in too.
Yes.
Talking with somebody else, asking somebody else.
But you're gonna learn how to react, how you react to the situation, and then by observing that, there's a lot of things that you learn.
I pissed off with him because I wanted to help him and said, no, it's fine, and he was going all over the table.
Yeah, but you put the water into the sauce.
She said put all.
No, she did. Who did?
Yes, not Tanya, the other one.
Yeah, but that's not what Sayuri said.
What?
She left the water out.
No.
Yes, she did.
I put everything in there.
Right, but that's not what Sayuri did.
And I asked because we are a team. I asked that girl, what do you think? Shall we put all the water? And she said yes. Okay, and I put all the water. Understand?
You should have asked me.
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't ask you.
I like it. I think it's excellent.
Yeah, even if you don't like it, you say you like it.
No, it's really good.
The process is more precious than the outcome, always.
Yeah, I apologize for blaming you for putting the water in. It was not appropriate, and I want to create a harmonious experience, and I know blaming doesn't help, so I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry if I know when I put you with the machine.
Once we decide what everybody's doing, we can let the person do it unless they ask for help.
Exactly.
So I may ask you for help and say, hey, can you help me? Otherwise, we just let them figure it out.
Can we put it in, team?
Yes. And how about in your name?
Yeah,
How about, I have an idea, the harmonious plate.
that's good. I like
To the harmonious play.
1, 2, 3, team! Well, we could do rock, paper, scissors.
The whole curriculum of the 2 weeks has been great, because it's if you're cooking too much, every day, all day, 8 hours, it can be tough, especially when you don't have the experience. So I think the whole curriculum, from how it's been broken up, just makes it a lot more enjoyable and allows you to take in more information. And we went to the spirulina farm, which was an amazing experience. I mean, who gets to eat fresh spirulina, right?
Hello.
You can see the spirulina in the water.
So spirulina is microscopic. We say it's an algae, but actually it's more like a bacteria. The first spirulina naturally grows in volcanic lake, old volcanic lake. I will show you how we harvest. We are pumping the water from the pond, so the water is dropping down and the spirulina stays on the top. And then we collect. But each harvest, maybe we collect like 12 kilo wet. Actually, nobody knows really about fresh spirulina. I will show you traditional pressing by hand. This is the main thing about spirulina. Well, the way you grow it, it's important the quality of the water. Me, I can control exactly what is the quality of my water. So it looks a little bit disgusting.
That's okay. Yeah, that looks good.
That looks amazing.
Let's play. Play-Doh.
Wow.
As we say, fresh from the farm.
And you can eat it just like that?
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, I try to promote it this way because
Sweet.
I think
I think it tastes. It's a better taste of the flavor.
Yeah, better taste.
Because not my favorite flavor.
Totally different than the powder. It's more bitter. This is like sweet.
Yeah.
You can make dessert with that.
me, I will mix with olive, make tapenade.
Really?
I mix half spirulina, half olives. Half olives I mix. I mix with the spirulina and it is like tapenade taste. Yeah.
Wow.
I will show you. Come. Put it in the room to dry. We just have fan and dehumidifier. Because here it's too wet. Voilà, this is what we use to do the spaghetti.
Oh, right.
Before making the spaghetti, I will mix some Indian spice.
That's why it's spicy.
This one is spicy, huh?
So this is just this straight from the tray.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta take this back with me. $225,000. It's liquid gold, baby. Yeah, I'll wait for the fresh. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, to walk around the Raw Food Chocolate Farm factory was amazing. You know, trying the chocolates, learning how it's made.
Off to the factory floor.
It's a lot better than what they sell in Bangkok.
Keeps for as long as you want, really. That's the thing. It's the fluctuation in temperature or exposure to air.
One of the field trips we took was to the Five Elements Resort, which is, you know, definitely a beautiful 5-star resort here in Ubud. And it was great. It was great to see the grounds and to experience something else. And also we got a chance to meet their wonderful chef, a Brazilian gentleman, and go to their restaurant, and they have many raw recipes. And the presentation was just, I mean, it was so high level. It was like literally we were in Paris or we were in the finest restaurants in New York, but it was raw. And it was vegan, and it was so delicious.
And I always want to remember that flavor, how they did it, and then when we tried it.
It's really like a self discovery actually. This is not just cooking course, you know, it's more than that. Because through raw food and then through learning and the cooking, you would discover your body, and not only your physical body, but more like emotional level. What is stacking you, and what is what you're holding, and you discover that. So I think this course can be really one of the spiritual paths for them to pursue if they're looking for something like go beyond, yeah, and a healthier way. And the food is full of energy, and Sayuri is full of energy. And when we deal with that, of course, we will get so much positive energy, and we suddenly start opening up ourselves.
Another highlight of the course is the final dinner. We're gonna create the most amazing dinner party together.
It's the big day. you know, we have this party tonight, and we're all sort of scrambling, trying to make the dishes that we're making. We're all making a dessert and at least an entree. It's crazy, it's exciting. I mean, you know, we're ordering all these different ingredients and hoping that they get to us.
We put so much love and care and excitement and so much fun, energy in the food, and we invite a lot of people, and then we share that energy together, and that's really something. I do it because it's a really big encouragement for the student.
Then we have some deep fried coconut calamari, which is made of coconut meat, young coconut meat, which we marinated in seaweed, flaxseed oil, and then we've made an alioli, which is a garlic mayonnaise.
This party was awesome. I mean, it really was. It was like paradise. I mean, you have this beautiful setting, this incredibly magnificent vista of Bali, and this green lushness and coconut trees and a beautiful pool, and you have this entire room, you know, 80 beautiful people that have come together. The food was amazing. I mean, it was literally just like dish after dish after dish. We had the music going, we had the flow. People were just feeling the love and feeling the vibe. There was so much love in the food. We had a raw paella, we had the gado gado, we had these dumplings that were melt in your mouth dumplings. People were just eating, and there was so much food, and yet the food, not only was it decadent, not only was it amazing, not only was it delicious, but it was so healthy, and the vibration, and that's really what it was about. It's just, it felt like this incredibly high vibrational experience. I just felt so much confidence being able to say, okay, I helped to cater an 80-person event. Like, wow, like I did that.
It's definitely changed my perception of food. I'm definitely going to cook a lot more raw food, and I'm going to definitely start eating less meat, less fish, because it's just opened my mind to a whole different world and lifestyle. You know, I think this course has actually affected the way I look at life and the way, you know, what I want out of life. That for me is a big thing, been a very big thing here. She's a great teacher, really is. And there's not always that many good teachers around. There's many good chefs, but not a lot of good teachers.
What's amazing about this is that we spent 2 weeks very intensely together, but many of these people I'll be friends with for life. We're not just Facebook friends or whatever, we're actually friends. To have people from all over the world, from Japan, from Romania, from Sweden, from Mexico, that we all came together and really came together in this very magical way, and that friendship that we shared making food together we'll be able to carry for the rest of our lives. I mean, it was totally magical and just an incredible experience.
So I want to teach, you know, the tool to help your vibration, and to remind them that, you know, you are full of the potential. Yeah, to give the courage. You can do anything, and you can become anything you want to become.